Now, if you don't have masking fluid, um, then, oh, back on, okay. To go right here. There we go. Maybe you would just do a little dot around that. And I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Okay. I'm just kind of already left these, but okay. What else? There's a little space over here. And right here is so really you would do this before you started, so I'll try to remember to tell you any reflections if you have masking fluid. If you don't, you just try to leave your whites. And or you can go back and we can break out the white at the very end for highlights. This actually comes out because it's the ball. Okay. And then this is kind of fun because it has this reflection thing going. But that would be better to lift off. All right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do these two. trying to find what the roller pen that I use a lot. I do like this because it's small, but I can't get in a hurry. Okay, I think that's it. We have this little bit of thing going here. And okay, these are red. All right. That's kind of just putting little, because these are the berries. Okay, good enough. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and make these black. Get black going. So you can make black with burnt sienna and cobalt blue or ultramarine blue. I do almost always put a little black in my black, even if I'm trying. I do try to make it myself, but sometimes just getting it that extra black. There. Okay. Okay. Here we are. So. There. I thought I'd be a good idea to curve that, but it's really not curved, so I'm not doing it. Okay. This is pretty juicy right here, this paint. And what I'm doing is I'm managing my puddle. I'm putting it down and then I'm moving the paint where I want it to be. Okay. And that got a little more, so I'm going to lift that. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get this purpley blue and just, ooh, that's really dark. Come over here. That's too wet. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna do the same thing, really. This has a little Christmas message in it. I don't think I'm gonna do that. If I were really good at um, writing, I would. It has Christmas right there, but I'll just put the reindeer in. And, you know, these are these pencils I've been telling you about. One of the reasons I like them is because you can borrow from the lead for things like this. And then it's, you know, a little easier. So I'm going to get some of this purple and we're going to come up here and make some stuff darker. Okay, so we have little deer, little reindeer. And I'm going to come over these a little bit, make it more defined. Okay. So Okay, so we'll see how that comes out. I am gonna do these real quick. And define this edge. This is gonna be red in here. So I did, you know, here's the thing. I do have, as you'll know, I have iridescents, but and we can use those, but sometimes it's just nice to try to get the effects that you want without it. But, you know, I'll bring them. If we want to use them, we can. All right. That's not quite dry. That's dry, so I can do this under here. There is a, right here is where the bell part is. So it makes it look like it's a bell. There. All right. Now I'm going to finish this part. This is it's red under here. And it's two reds. It's an orange and a red. Seems kind of funny, but and then we're going to put this red right there. You go. And try to leave a little highlight around your openings. Okay, this is I don't want that to be that because I want this to be really dark here and here. That's okay if red's getting in there because that's going to be dark, but I'm going to come back and redo this deer. And actually, they look like they're running, so I don't know about this. Hmm. That is not a good reindeer. I'm going to have to fix him. Maybe we should have put trees. Ah. I am going to put trees. That's a good idea. Okay. Not going to be reindeer. Was it Azita that said y'all don't get to see me paint live? This is painting live. I don't fix it. You see all my mistakes. Okay, here we're gonna cover that up. That's too much red. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna let that dry, and now we're coming in and moving this down. And because you want this to glow, you know, it's kind of the whole purpose. Okay, so there's this, it's the table, but there's this white line right here. Okay. And there's a real pale, kind of a limey green in here. And a tree. Okay. So from here, I'm making that line on purpose. All right. So we're just going to come around here. That's a little darker than I want. But we're gonna color this in a little bit. There we go. All right. So what I might really do is now I'm going to come in and soften my edges, or make them okay. And I like that that's spidering out because it looks more like a reflection, honestly. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna actually, it's gonna take forever to, but okay. I'm wetting this, okay. And then you're gonna get your, what do you have that's like this? This is my Queen Gold. And maybe your medium yellow. Let's see here if I can get I'm trying to, as you can tell, trying to get a shadow color that I like. But this has greenery on it, so I'm not too terribly worried. Okay.